Okay? Wala naglibog.
Dong, kung pareha sa ato din ba, sa senaryo, kung part A ra or part B, pwede na sila na sa ato. Or dili. Kinahanglan na
A and B.
part
Yes.
A and B.
A and B. Because even if patient has part A only, patay mahimo. Pero, nako ilan i-discuss natin nila. Para ma-qualify pa rin siya. Now, another is the program is funded in part of by Social Security and Medicare taxes you pay on your income, in part from premiums to people with Medicare pay, and part of federal budget. So again, funded siya sa government. Next slide, Bob, please. Now, once they are become Medicare eligible and enroll, client has to choose to get their Medicare benefits from original Medicare, which is the traditional fee-for-service program offered directly through the federal government, or from a Medicare Advantage plan, a type of private insurance offered by companies that contract with Medicare. Now, guys, so di ba kung gingon ninyo, magpadala og sulat sa Medicare sila saying that they are already eligible for Medicare program. Now, what happened if they don't enroll with the Medicare? Kung di sila mo enroll sa Medicare, di sila padayon sa i-offer nga program sa Medicare, they have an options, which is to get a Medicare Advantage plan. So they will choose Medicare Advantage plan. Why? Because if they don't have insurance themselves, they will be paying it
Full.
kanang out of their pocket pag once nga na kanang urgent cases nga mahitabo sila or na mga emergency cases, they will pay it out of their pocket. Okay, and again, now original Medicare, it is the one that is being offered by the government. So what composed of original Medicare?
Part A.
Now, original Medicare composed of Part A and Part B. So Part A is for, the other term for Part A is for, it is the inpatient coverage. So when you say inpatient coverage, it is when the patient is admitted in the hospital more than 24 hours. Now, what if the patient kay wala na-admit sa, nabutang lang sa emergency room, wala din siya na-admit, wala na po 24 hours. It's not considered inpatient, but it is considered as urgent care or emergency care.
Asa na siya mabilong?
Sa ilang Part B.
Part B.
Now, okay, so Part A is the inpatient coverage. So it is what we call hospital admission. So anything that is being done more than 24 hours sa hospital, that is admission, that is inpatient. Now, the Part B is also called outpatient coverage, or those that is being done outside the hospital. Like for example, clinics. Another is lab test or diagnostic imaging clinic. Another one is rehab. Dili rehab nga kana sa mga addict but rehab for those who have fractured or those that needs nga kanang mobility para kanang, like for example, na stroke. Kinahanglan na sila i-rehab para maayo pag ang ilang paglakaw. So those are being covered by the outpatient or the Part B of Medicare. And I tell you, bisan pag na Part A si patient and then wala Part B, dili gyapon na nato pwede offeran og laing Medicare supplement plan. Nga naman, ang importante sa Medicare supplement plan, they should have A and B. Now, what if Part A na siya, so like sa imong giingon, like Part A lang ang naa ni patient, wala siya Part B. So what's next? The other options that the patient can get is they can choose for Medicare Advantage plan.
Pwede na po pera din sila.
Yes. They can choose for Medicare Advantage plan because Part A is already given. When you get given, it's for free. They don't need to get or they don't need to enroll with it. The one that they need to enroll is the Part B. Why? Because Part B itself, they need to pay it for a certain premium. Mayroon sa premium. It's a monthly payment nga bayran ni patient or ni customer. So si Part A, again, paminaw sa Part A is for free. Part A is for free. Part B is they need to pay a certain premium. Now, mangutana mo, how much would it be? So, una, way back na dial kung Medicare, that's around $123. But now, it went up to $166 per month. So, that's the Part B alone, premium. Wala pa na gibayaran ng Medicare supplement plan, ha? Now, premium pala na nila. Another thing is that when they enroll Part B, they will be paying for a deductible. What's a deductible? A deductible is another out-of-pocket amount nga bayaran ni patient or ni customer in order nga mag-continue ang iyang coverage sa iyong insurance. So, per year na, dila per month lang bayaran. Per year. Now, karon ang deductible for Medicare Part B is around $233, I think. So, $233 per year. So, some of them, ang ilang style is sila nag-divide ng $233 into 12. Kaya para every month sila magbayad silang deductible until deductible is being met. Nag-ibog wala ko. Okay, so again, Part B, mao ng some of the patient or some of the customers, they won't gonna get or they will not continue to get Medicare. It's because of the Part B. Why? First lang bayaran, premium or the monthly payment sa insurance. Another is the deductible per year. And then, once na sila Part A and B, they will not be covered for 100%. Their co-insurance will only cover up until 80% only. So the remaining 20% will be shouldered by the patient or will be billed to the patient. Again, Medicare only covers up until 80%. That's it. That's their co-insurance. May mo co-insurance, it's a percentage kung pila i-cover ni insurance sa ilaang bill. Like for example, if patient is being billed for $1,000, ang i-covered lang anak ni Medicare is up until $800 lang. So ang $200 will be billed to the patient. That's the reason why a lot of patient or a lot of customer will not gonna continue with Medicare because of a high premium with only up until 80% coverage.
Yung dire di sila makuha o kung ano, Medicaid na, bisag dili kompleto.
Medicaid?
Advantage plan.
Yes.
Sabi ko,
Now, the Advantage plan, regardless with if they have Part A and B or not, they can get Medicare Advantage plan.
bisag wa ang duha.
Yes.
Sabi na mo dili ka po basta walay A and B.
No. The Medicare Advantage plan, mao bitaw na siyang gibutang nga Advantage plan. It's because to take the advantage sa lain nga insurance without the Part A and B.
Hindi lang ko katulong, may mga kidney.
Yes.
Is there a difference sa Medicare Advantage plan ug sa Part B? Kasi
Okay, now the Part B is for outpatient. Outpatient lang yun alone. Anything that is being done with the patient or the customer outside the hospital, it's the Part B who will cover it. So, i-cover na tanan ang bill ana. But again, it's up until 80%. Okay? Now, with the Advantage plan, it acts as A and B. The Advantage plan will act as an A and B. Both.
advantage
Mo inpatient siya, mo outpatient siya, mo na yung covered ni Advantage plan. Good thing is that most of the Advantage plan, they will not be paying for a monthly premium. Or kung naman ganun sila bayaran, only a little amount of money. Like $10 or $20. Compared to the monthly premium that they've been paying for $133.
Yun na yung mga na asan yung advantage sa ato dili sa gobyerno.
Oh, because we are offering now your task, guys. Your task is not with the government. Okay? Your task is to offer an options as to what insurance suit for them. Whether they have now, what's the reason why you will be asking for Part A and B? Because if patient has already Part A and B, your task is to offer them Medicare supplement plan. Now, what if patient doesn't have Medicare Part A and B? Patient has only Medicare Advantage plan. Now, your task is to switch that patient to another Medicare Advantage plan nga pwedeng musuit na po siyang needs. Because different, a lot of kanang patient or a lot of insurance nga nag-offer og Medicare Advantage plan in a different kanang plan type or kumbaga unsay suit good sa mga patient or sa mga customer. Ang Medicare Advantage plan dili lang isa lang na iyang i-offer. And there are a lot of types of Medicare Advantage plan. First is we have HMO. Now, we have PPO. We have fee for service plan. There's a lot. There's long-term treatment plan for cancer patients ng mga na-cancer or na mga long-term nga treatment. So, there will be a lot of plans that they can choose with. And your task is to verify them so that once you verify, kamatay mo sa question, are you authorized to make your own healthcare decisions? Because if they're not the one who decided it, then that's not a lead.
Lagi like para pareha
It
na.
will not be considered as a good lead. Yes.
Kung pananglit ka ng ang anak mo katubag or niya ang mama, hindi na pwede unlike sa
Kung ang anak makatubang and then they are the one, they're the decision maker for their mama and or their papa,
Tanon din sila dong.
pwede. Pero kung hindi hapon mo information silang mama o papa.
No, anytime pwede sila makaili sa ilahang advantage.
Okay, now there are, no, they are not really.
Namanipit sa, di ba?
Yes, but pwede silang mag-ahead, kumbaga, karoon lang kwaon, pero automatically ahead na nila mo take effect in the next. Kumbaga, pwede nilang bayaran karon, in the next enrollment, automatic na mo take effect.
Oh,
So, nakikitawag na enrollment period. Kabantay mo, enrollment period runs from October to December. And dapat extension up until February. Pero pag once hindi na sa ka-enroll na, you need to wait for another another election or another enrollment period. Okay, kaya nga naman, for Medicare Advantage Plan, it is yearly. Yearly ang pagkuha na. More i-renew na nila yearly. The same thing with Medicare Supplement Plan. Okay, now, so, next slide, please. So this is an example for Medicare card. So this is their Medicare card, the red, blue, white card. Now there will be a Medicare claim number or Medicare, ang gitawag na Medicare ID. So actually, dili na siya mawang ng Medicare ID. Ang Medicare ID na karon is composed of alphanumeric numbers. When you say alphanumeric numbers, it's composed of, like examples like Y, A1, kanang the mix na.
Ako'y nakalibas.
11 man ang kakuan do.
Yes.
11.
And another is that they will see in their card if nasa like Part A only or Part A and B. Next slide, Bob. Now, what is Medicaid? So, since we're talking about Medicaid, now Medicaid is another government insurance, just like what I told you a while ago. It's another government insurance that is offered for those people who has low income or katong mga below sa minimum wage dito sa US. Those who have low incomes, those na naglisod yung maayo, like for example, katong yung mga wala gyud ika-afford silang healthcare, then they're being offered for health insurance. Now, what happened if they will get Medicare Advantage plan? Their Medicaid program will be forfeited. Yes. Ano man, ma-detect na nila dito kay nag-bill ana sa insurance, makita man na.
Yung kapangan.
As a medical biller, makita na dito kung sa insurance ng i-bill mo either sa Medicaid or yun lang insurance or lang. So, questionably na sila, anong naka-afford siya ang Medicare Advantage Plan where in fact, they are low income. So, questionably na dito. So, that's the reason why most of the Medicaid patients, they are not into any kind of insurance.
Mo nang dili
So,
na
medical
sa
bills.
pila no.
But dili na siya kanang dili na siya like kanang gamay na ang coverage na sa Medicaid ba.
Covered sila tanan, pero kanang few lang ang clinics nilang matuan.
Okay.
Katong ra nga mga clinic nga kanang murag mo offer mo kuha o kanang kuan mo covered og Medicaid. Namo ko na sila list of kanang kuan kumbaga as a Medicaid or as a Medicare Advantage plan, like for example, if I am an HMO, I have a list of doctors or networks of doctors where I can go. The same thing with Medicaid, they need to call their Medicaid number, ask them kinsa nga clinic or kinsa nga doctor ang mo kuha og Medicaid or mo dawat og Medicaid. Kaya kung mo ingon na to sa Medicaid nga nag-assist nila, kani nga doctor mo nag mo kuha siya mo dawat siya og Medicaid. So ato na kinas lang magpa-doktor. They don't have the options, yes.
Di ba annually man pinakang called
Enrollment?
insurance, yeah, enrollment. For example, gikan siya Medicaid and then let's say mo transfer siya og job to a above average. Pwede sila in the middle of the year mo transfer from Medicaid to Advantage Plan, Medicare. Or they have to
Pwede,
wait.
pero once they are on Medicaid and then nasa lang Medicare Advantage, that's still not me.
Forfeit lang dito.
Nga naman, kung ako si patient, i-priority mo gina ako ang Medicaid. Kung baga secondary na ako ang kuan. Pwede man sila actually, na mga instances magod nga, i-allow na sa government na mag-Medicaid sila and then mag-Medicare Advantage. Pero the same thing, di kaya po na ito naman yun. Kabantay mo sa question number 1 in iyong mo. Nauna dyan siya. Okay, because if I am on a Medicaid program and I still have, I do have Medicare Advantage, lisod kayo na nimo i-switch because their Advantage plan is suit as to how their Medicaid works. Kung baga, dili lang na niyong hilaptan. Kaya kung once nga mo try na sila o ganang switch sa ilang plan, another question na po na dito sa ilang sa Medicaid office. Anong daghan sila switch ko? Yes. Kumbaga, nakalaki na mga na Medicaid. Kumbaga, di na silang hilapdan. That's the reason why we don't usually entertain those patients who has Medicaid kanang plan.
So, kung yan ay, ako na.
Alam mo mong apa
Yes.
na din.
Pero we still can. Pero dili lang na ma-count
Jen.
as a...
Sa Medicare na kasi yung anak ng baby.
Okay, your goal here is to close the lead. Your goal here is to check the qualification of your lead, if it's qualified or not. If it's not qualified, then proceed to the next goal. If it's qualified, then good thing. You will have additional or commission on it.
So, we need to verify pag yun. At the
Yes.
first, abi na po na na eh.
Until mahumanin nyo nga screen, din na ito mong makonsider na, oy, na ako'y 50 cents, o na ako'y 25 pesos.
I thought na na information siya.
Nana na yung information
I
actually
mean ba,
naka-plus
na na
tayo.
information na given about pag-confirm na lang mo.
Oh.
Abi na.
Nana na siya actually.
Confirmation
Just
din yan.
another confirmation na
Another
Oh.
confirmation.
just to make sure.
Okay.
Parehas sa kanya ba? Sige.
Okay. Now, next Bablis.
Yeah, as I have another.
Yes.
Pila ka calls since last call na ta nila, no? I mean last transfer na ta nila. Pila ka transfers before nato?
Isa lang. Kita sa inyo lang. from lead generation specialist nila, pahinga sa inyo, mga Medicare call
Oh,
center.
diretso na.
Kita yung ma-approve sa leads ni Kuya Wang. Baka na itong leads ni Kuya Wang.
Okay, now this is example for Medicaid card. Hindi na natin tackle. Next, Bob. Now, let's go for different types of Medicare Advantage plan. So, as what I'm talking a while ago, so Medicare Advantage plan, it is being offered by a private insurance company. So, who are those private insurance company? One is that the Blue Cross Blue Shield. Another is Cigna, Aetna. There's a lot of insurance company in the US. There's also Humana. They have also what they call, if in a certain state, napod sila different pod nga kanang kuan. Napod sila different nga name. Like example, if you are in Florida, they have Medicare Advantage plan, what they call Florida Healthcare Plan. So if you are in the state of Georgia, napod sila gitawag nga kanang kuan, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Georgia. So, naay man nagkalain nga kanang advantage plan in every state. Yes, private insurance company, nothing else.
Ay, wala din yung gobyerno.
So, what the government did is that though ang private insurance ang nag-offer ani, but still they need to follow the Medicare guidelines. What is the Medicare guidelines? Insurance company who offered Medicare Advantage plans, they need to follow the Medicare guidelines as to what the Medicare protocol is. Like for example, if you are on HMO, dapat inaani ang coverage nila. Dapat inaani dahil mga guidelines dito. If you are in a PPO, so what is kalainan sa HMO PPO? By the way, I would like to emphasize this for you guys. HMO, okay, paminaw mo, because masugatan gid ninyo. Mayon na sila. Like example, what's your insurance ma'am? Oh, I get Humana Gold HMO. I got Blue Cross Blue Shield HMO. So, now, what's HMO all about? So, HMO is a health maintenance organization. So, health maintenance organization. So, HMO has a certain networks of doctors nga dapat nilang i-follow. Madito ra gid silang nga doctor pwede nga maadto. Na sila list of doctors. Kumbaga, dili na sila pwede mo adtog laing doctor kay kung adto sila sa laing doctor nga wala dito silang listahan sa list of networks, they will be paying it for themselves. And the insurance will not cover it. Because that's what they call out of network coverage. Okay, now the PPO, which is the Preferred Provider Organization, from the word itself, preferred provider. So they are the one to the patient or the customer has their own choice to choose their own doctors. Asa sila madto?
Kaya pwede rin na makuha nila. Duha.
Dili.
Usara gid.
Sara, pwede asla. Kung ikaw patient, ganun duha po din mo pa. Kasi naman ang nag-function tanan. So magbayad-bayad na yung gagawin.
Pero pwede raw.
Another is that they cannot have two Medicare Advantage plans. They can only have one.
Amen.
Kaya kung nasa duha, what will happen? Maingon na ang insurance or ako nga, like example, ako nga clinic, niyanhan ng patient, yan duha ka po, accidentally na siya duha ka advantage plan. Ako karon ako sa asa imong ganahan nga gamito na ni. Kaya we cannot cover or dili pwede nga i-process na mo imong bill sa duha nimo ka advantage plan. Kaya nga naman, bill na mo ana sa advantage plan nila, i-deny na sila ang plan.
Okay, tunga.
Ang advantage plan only covers you said 80%, no?
No,
100 na.
Each company has different co-insurance. So like for example, Humana offers 50-50. 50%, then 50% for the patient. Cigna offers 70-30. So depende sa mga naglain nga insurance company and depende po sa mga klase ng plan na ikuha.
So to
Co-insurance.
Insurance.
So ka tong 50-50 budget ra na.
Co-insurance lagi sa Humana. Like Humana offers co-insurance for 50-50. 50 for the insurance, 50 for the patient.
Ano dali yung sila bayad
The client already knows na
Yes.
sila ka.
They know
Ano din
that.
ang agreement eh?
So you don't need to
Ano
kuan.
mo na sakit yun.
But dili na ni mo na siya i-discuss oy kabalo ko balhin sa signal ang kay 70-30 to.
Pipirti na sa yuman na.
Mama, kalis pa ka dito sa signal.
Kaya nga naman, si Humana actually na po siya gi-offer 60-40 pero depende na nasa type of plan ito nila nila.
Ah, matindi sa
So laylahi na siya, laylahi every plan has different co-insurance nga.
We're not allowed na
kuan.
kukuha
Oo,
nila.
di na
Compare.
niya trabaho.
Compare.
Di na niya trabaho. Your task is just to verify
Focus.
and to check kung sakto na ba the information kung
Mm.
mali. Kabantay mo sa number 4 verification, you need to verify the name, the date of birth, and the address nga nasgisend gikan sa lead generation specialist pa ikon sa inyo ah. That's your task.
Yeah,
Same
if ever
grade.
na wrong.
Same ra sila og rate or lahi-lahi. Ang
Sa-
HMO, PPO.
No, mas barato ang HMO compared to PPO.
Wow, HMO.
Yeah, if ever na wrong sa verify sa regeneration.
Most boy.
You are the one to
Ah, correct.
kanang correct ana.
Tapos verify in.
Ay, inigsud sa call na ang information daan. I-confirm lang mo.
Balik ko mo.
Di ba? Pangan nila address ba? O first day.
Sakto ba ka?
Sir, I'm speaking
Pop
to
up,
Brian,
Kung pa
right?
question o kay mag-question with
Oh,
Your last name was Caberos, right?
Kasi ako rin mo amo.
And you're good, right?
Oh.
Kaya ko rin nga upat ka.
Depende kay ako ng name, address, ug date of birth man basig na kailangan nga information ito. Basta ang yung task is to verify. Kung sa information nga na dito gi-transfer sa inyo, verify that information.
Yeah, after ma-verify, kung sakot ito na.
After we verify the explanation, once again, we're going to provide you an updated plans for Medicare supplement plans and Advantage plan if you think we're offering you something better other than what you have. You are more than welcome otherwise, and there's no obligation on your part.
Okay? Right?
Okay. Okay.
Alright, now
Okay, right.
next, proceed Bob, let's proceed to the next plan. Ay, same rin ako ito, mga private fee for service.
Ano siya?
Nyara ka na sa...
Okay. Bob, next na Bob. That's the example for Medicare Advantage Plan card. So, dahil mga nag-line. So, ang timailhan ni mo din ano naman,
Oo, i-transplant.
dinay sa ilang kuan, dinay sa ilang ay mga name nila. Dayon ay type of advantage plan they have. Like example, Advantage Choice Premier PPO. So Blue Cross Blue Shield, Blue Cross Medicare. Kapatay mo na yung Blue Cross Medicare because this is in line with the Medicare guidelines. Now, sa ilang pong kuan card, dito na po nakindicate kung pila ilang office visit. Like example, bumato sila sa ilang primary care. So pila ilang bayaran. Like example, $40. So na yung $40 rate. Kumato sila specialista po, na po yung nakabutang kung pila ang amount nilang bayaran kumato sila specialist. Like example, kumato sila o kaya kuan endocrinologist. So kung magkonsulta sa endocrinologist, like example, magbayad sila $60, so automatic na nila $60 din eh. And the emergency room or the emergency care service, na po na yung nakabutang. That's how it works. The Medicare Advantage Plan has already done a certain amount, or this is what they call co-pays. They know already and how much co-pays they will be paying for office visit, for specialist, and for the emergency care.
No?
More than it
Specialist fee, $20. $20.
Co-pays is an amount, a fixed amount that the patient will pay for their service, aside from the kanang co-insurance na bayaran nila.
Bain ko din natin. Tignan na ba?
Yes, everything is not for free sa US.
Abi na kugkuan.
Depende sa ilang prefer nga kuan.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, right.
Okay, next Bob, please. So there's what we call Plan D. So by the way, another name for Medicare Advantage Plan is Plan C. That's a Medicare Advantage Plan or Plan C. Now there's what we call Plan D. This is what we call the Prescription Drug Plan, or this is what they call Medicare Prescription Drug Benefit. So when you say prescription, it's about drugs. It's about medication. So ang i-cover ana is their medication, their drugs itself. Now, what happened, some of the patient, i-combine na nila ilang Part C and Part D. So, once they get the Medicare Advantage Plan, ilan na nang kung i-bundle na nila ang plan into plan D or prescription plan. That's what they call.
Okay. Naagit na nga kuha na sila part C na
Oh.
sila part A.
Kabantay mo,
Pero
magpapatanong
how
mo.
about kung may
Sir.
magdaghan doon?
Ha?
Na may uwan na.
ABCD.
Dito na ABCD.
Ay, actually, ka na mo nga daghan ka na bugal na nila. Oh.
Pero usually yun na C of D na.
Oh, what usually pag mingon sila nga, what's your advantage plan? Oh, actually, I got Medicare Advantage plan and I also have prescription plan on it. So, kumbaga, nakasabay na yung prescription na.
Well, no, covered po din na si Yogo sa...
Yes.
So either A and B, C or D.
Pwede A, B, and D. Pwede C and D.
Oh, yeah.
ABCD.
Pero they cannot have A, B, C, D. The only thing that they can is that A, B, and D, or C and D.
Ay, ito itong mga information din na pag-ginoangan dito ito, no? ABCD. Oh, I have advantage plan. B. I have part A and B.
Ha?
Part A, B, and D. Ay, dapat C o D ang combination.
Pwede A, B, and D. Pwede po C and D.
Pwede po na ABC.
They cannot have both Medicare and
Yung katong
Medicare.
supplement nila.
Ano naman? Kaya what happened, mura sila tagulilong, gabayan sila premium, gabayan nila sila Medicare Advantage Plan.
Mortgage,
The
ABCD.
Medicare Advantage Plan, it acts the same thing as Medicare Part A and B.
So kung ABCD, ano?
So, nakuha ninyo ito, unang uban na binungaangan because once magod ang pasyente or ang customer makadetect na telemarketer ka po ni binuangan naman ito ba?
No, they do kay
How about sa
ABCD.
ilang mga supplement? I-confirm nga po naman ilang mga supplement.
Okay, now talking about Medicare Supplement Plan, next Bob. Okay, now Medicare Supplement Plan. So let's discuss Medicare Supplement Plan. So it's what they call Medigap plans. So Medicare Supplement or Supplement Plan or Medigap plans, that's what they call. It's an extra health insurance for the patient. So ang mag-offer ani gihapon private insurance company. So from the word supplement, from the word itself supplement, di ba niyo ko ninyo, the Medicare only covers or has a co-insurance up until 80%. Now the remaining 20%, it is being covered. It needs to be paid by the patient. But there's another option that the patient can have 100% coverage, and that is to get Medicare Supplement Plan. So dinha na mapasok sa Medicare Advantage Plan. Dinha na mapasok sa Medicare Advantage Plan. Medicare Supplement Plan kung na siya Part A and Part B.
Pero kung sira, di siya pwede
Di siya makuha. Di mo sa alam.
Part A and B.
Okay, patient cannot have Medicare Supplement Plan without the Medicare Part A.
Ako sa nag-service siya mura ko
From the word supplement.
mukuhan sa gab ano.
Oh,
So siya mo,
like for example, ikaw kulang kang vitamins, so you need supplemental vitamins. So the same thing for sa Medicare Supplement Plan. Whatever that is not covered by Medicare Supplement Plan will cover it.
So muna
Mo
na.
Medigap
Muna
ang
na
Mo
pang-
si gab kay kung na may gab mo sila mo.
Sila nakaka-
Yes, exactly.
Medigap.
In order that the patient or the customer will have 100% coverage.
Bayad na pandaan.
Kumagawa sa supplement.
Yes, pero again, only those who have stable or saktong income ang maka-afford. Ano man, Part B, nagbayad siya premium. Aside sa premium, na deductibles per year bayaran. Now, if they will get Medicare Supplement Plan, it's another monthly premium na po ng bayaran. And usually, it's not like below $100. It usually above or more than hundreds. Like if patient has already kanang certain diseases, like for example, if patient has already stroke or heart disease, usually mag-range na nilang Medicare Supplement Plan from $200 to $300 per month.
Aside, dapat ang part B. Dahil ba itong divide?
Oh, lahat pa ng Part B nga $133 ang kibayaran nila.
Dako ako sa linan.
Muna mga Medicare Advantage nila.
Adto ka puyo sa kuan mo.
So,
Muna na sila.
again, Medicare Supplement Plan, it is an extra health insurance you buy from a private insurance company to pay healthcare costs that is not covered by the traditional Medicare or the Part A and B Medicare. Okay? Now, so what happened? Patient will no longer paying for co-pays if national Medicare supplement plan. And patient will no longer paying for a certain deductible on top sa ilang Medicare Advantage plan. Although nagbayad sila ang deductible sa ilang Part B, pero dili na silang bayad og deductible pag nasa sila yung Medicare supplement plan. Wala yung deductible. Pero bayad gyapon sa silang Part B ha, pero sa supplement plan wala. Okay? Gets?
Wala na ang deductible sa Part B pag may supplement.
Dili gapon. Taga pero naman ko yung bang supplement plan
Nari supplement na
naman ko yung bang Medicare supplement plan sa una, like for example, I remember the Plan J. Nakaabot pa kong Plan J, it's a grandfather plan na wala na gina-offer sa market. Nagbayad sila ka ng deductible sa Plan J. Pero karon Plan G and F, I think it's not, they no longer paying for deductibles. The only premium.
Okay.
Ha? Okay, again, supplement plan, it acts as an extra coverage to cover what is not covered by the traditional Medicare or original Medicare Part A and B. Okay? Kaya nga naman, so Medicare, cover siya up until pila ka percent dong? Pila ka percent? Ay cover ni Medicare.
Activate pa.
Cultivate. 80%. Again, guys,
Oh, 80% guys.
the coverage Medicare cover or the co-insurance that will cover for Medicare is up until 80%. The remaining 20% kisay magbayad daw.
Ako, Lola.
Guys, please listen. Take it seriously, okay? So, 80% will be covered by the insurance. The remaining 20% will be covered by the patient. So, if they have supplement plan, the remaining 20% will be covered by the Medicare supplement plan.
The Medigap.
Sino pa?
Okay?
Medigap. Medigap.
Okay. Now, next. So, by the way, Medicare supplement plan does not offer for vision, hearing, dental insurance.
Advantage nga.
So, lahit dili, naay mga separate gyud nga plan being offered or naay plan gyud nga gi-offered for only dental, hearing, and vision. When you say vision, it is not vision nga nadaot nilang mata, nadaot nilang retina, so vision ang covered na. No, it will still be covered by their advantage plan, the medical insurance, but that's what they call medical insurance because this is vision insurance. Vision is only covered for glasses. Oh, glasses lang yung covered nga naman. Mahal kayong glasses dito sila kay dili na pala di sa tuwa ngayon. Pwede lang nang kinikilit chicken shake. So, tanong pa dito sila, mga branded po nila ang mga quanto frames. So, their vision insurance will be the one to cover their glasses. Yes.
Hindi na magbuka ng glasses.
Ray-Ban man, Ray-Ban.
Ray-Ban.
Ray-Ban man brand.
Wala. The Part B is separate from the Medigap plans of sa Medicare. So, Medicare, traditional Medicare Part A and B. Okay. Now, any questions before we proceed to the script?
Hindi ka abot na sa script.
Questions, Schofield.
Wave na.
So, do you have... so, nasabtan niyo guys how Medicare and Medicare supplement plan works and how Advantage plan works.
Remain.
Men.
Yes,
What are the coverage of Part C?
Now, again, the coverage of Part C, it's act as a Part A and B, inpatient and outpatient coverage.
Diretso
Combo
na.
lang sila. Combo lang sila.
Yes, combo. Yes. Kumbaga, giusa na siya. Like in one plan, a lot will be covered but not all. Okay, nada pa. A lot will be covered but not all. Or a lot will be covered but the amount will not be covered with all by the insurance.
So, dito, ang magkuhan sa co-pays dong.
Bayad sa
Oh.
face.
Oh.
Yes, there will be co-pays that they need to pay. Some of the patient, like example, if they're kanang namang ganun sila gitawag ng maximum limit na makuan nga every time si patient, like example, ako pasyente sa iyo ka hospital, sa iyo ka admit, sa iyo ka pa-check up, okay, masakiton kayo ko. So everybody na lang ang co-pays, gina-record na siya. Like for example, pag once nga every year na nabutang ang limit sila, like for example, $1,500 ang limit nimo. Pag mubiyan na kapag na-met na nimo ng $1,500 nga kuan or $1,500 nga kanang limit, or that's what they call maximum limit that they need to pay for their co-pays, automatically you'll be entitled for zero copay.
Kung wala pa siya, ikimubayad yung lakas.
Hindi pa bayad.
Paspasan.
Tumamit na niya.
Paspasan din na diyan.
Paspasan ng sakit para bayaran. Para ganun yung sakit para wala
Mapaspas niyo,
So
para
it's
wala
not
kayo
all the time, like example, kailangan gansi kayo masakiton.
Mo guys, sige mo.
Gansi kayo masakiton kung sige sa bayad ng copay sa niya kanang kuan.
Ay, mao din ang naa sa
Di ba kapatay mo katana mo, do you pay copay sa susunod? No, may
Ang
no.
advantage sila.
Oh, that niya advantage plan. That means usually na met na nila ng maximum
Zero
limit
na
nila.
business na diyan.
Makay mo usahay nang mo mani advantage
Advantage,
sa way
may
ko
copay,
fees. Mao
Oh,
din.
It's not for free. Actually, gibayaran niya pero nagbayad na, na-met na lang din niya ang $1,500
Kumbaga na
ka
impact na
limit.
niya
Ah,
ang year.
Oh,
limit
Na-impact na niya
limitation.
for that year.
Ha?
Sige naman siya.
Zero na imong copay. So, kumbaga, hindi na
For
kapabayad sa
that year,
inyo.
wala na siya mabayaran.
Muhang
Oh,
Bale,
so,
avoid na siya ng mga
until nga next na po ni enrollment ang mula pa.
advantage.
Ah, so anak.
Mga imong
Yes.
tawaran.
Every enrollment
The
mo,
more sa
back to
the
zero
more-
na po ilang limit.
The more masakit.
Oh.
Kaya alangan ko, ako masakiton, sige ko ka to hospital, sige ko ka to clinic, sige ko pa check up dito. Nga, niabot na rin 1,500 akong limit or nilapas na diyan. So that means automatically zero na siya. Kung kaysa sa uban nga, wala pa niabot ang kuan niya. Was the kuan and so
more
kapatay mo,
sakit.
actually it's not for free but gibayaran nimo. It's just that na-met na lang gid mo ang certain amount nga imong bayaran.
Nganong naubad og $3 sa uban bayad ubad 25.
Okay, nakita man pod nga kuan mura ka ng kumbaga privilege o kumbaga term ana niya nakalimot ko na nakalimot ko sa term na basta kay nga maminos ay lang copay.
Mga tanong nagungano man ni amo
That's like malasakit.
Dili siya gi-divide pero murag base lang gyapon na silang limit nga
Depende
na
sa ilang
consume.
gibayaran.
murag maluoy na sila
Lamang ko
bayad.
kada insurance man god now. Listen guys, every advantage plan na may certain limit nga bayaran nga dapat maura gid ang bayaran. Nayuban $1,500 nga per year nga limit, nayuban $2,500 per year nga limit, or lahi pag ng individual, lahi pag ng family plan. Kay naa ko'y family, like for example kung isang ikaw individual nimo imong individual plan wala pa na met pero sa imong family nga plan na met na tong $5,000 dito, automatically kabil gyapon ka sa gamay nga kuan copays or zero copay.
Okay.
Yes.
So I verify. So if moabot na ang imong copay og 1,500, then dili na ka mo copay for the rest of the year.
Yes, the rest until
Sa advantage.
next na pod nga enrollment.
Okay. Sa advantage na
Sa advantage na nga pa na pa. Oh, sa copays, we're talking about their copays.
okay.
Ay mabalik din na dong ini.
Okay, nag-re-enroll na nila. Like example, di ba ko ninyo, ang every October is enrollment month. That's enrollment year. That's election month. So that's the month that they will be changing insurance or mag-renew na po siya ng insurance. So once the effectivity date sa ilang insurance, automatically, like for example, ang effectivity date sa akong insurance is January 2024. So starting January 2024, automatically back to zero na po na akong limit.
Bayad na sa.
So di na siya continuation nga. Next, continue din na siya na. Kasi insurance ninyo ana.
1 year.
So kanya mo
Just for 1 year.
I mean kanya among work is preparation for October.
And no, it's not preparation but it's for kanang lamang kay gitawag nga pwede man sila mag-retain sa. Now guys, the Medicare Advantage plan, they can retain with their plan but they can add on it.
Pwede na madug na madug.
Like i-add nga certain nga kanang coverage. Dili siya alis done, pero na-i-add nga coverage lang something. Kaya again, although the Medicare Advantage Plan acts as Part A and B, but they will be covered some, but they will not cover all.
So, mga nang
Nalagay mo mga istorya ka lang yan. They have Medicare Part A and B, yes, and I have also Medicare Advantage Plan.
Inamaw na ilaan. Actually, now, guys, ayaw mo to sa inyong customer ha, guys. Some of the customer, actually, wala na sa idea kung saan ang Medicare, o sa insurance nga ikuha. Pataka na ikuha. Na yung mga customer guild, or
Kasi
like
na-
more than 50% of the patient or customer, they're not aware of their insurance,
Why
how
may
it
educate,
works.
O niya, og ingon na,
So, wala
possible
na
bagid
siya
na makakuha sila save, bisag na sila.
Mas-save lang yan po na, yes.
Mao ba niya, og ingon na may
Pero,
tabo.
minala siya may tabok. Isulat lang yapon ako sa iyo, hindi ingon ninyo. Pero like I've said, if ikaw mismo kabalo na ka sa how insurance work, do you think may ka, mura sa ganyan, gamay ni pasyente. So, the same thing na ba?
Leads na siya.
Lead yapon na siya, pero again, kung ikaw ba na butang nimo, kasabot ka nga, di ko na mao, walang gina sa kabalo kung sa ginang insurance.
Pero they can still sign up for it.
Like I've said, depende sa qualification niya sa yung script. Dami script na
Ay,
i-follow,
ay,
this is the
naman,
qualification.
given naman, yeah.
So whatever the qualification that they required from the client, that's what we need to follow.
Like, sa conscious ba, diba sa Medicare Part A, makakuha ka 65 na,
Mm.
and panalitan, nilapas na ka, diba, dili na siya free,
Magawa ng
bayad na ka,
May
mag-enroll
penalty.
na ka sa Medicare.
Yes.
So, dili na lang kami enroll sa Medicare, malago na lang ka Part C. Pwede na
Pwede
siya.
na. Yes.
Ano na may penalty no kung wala pa.
Oh, kaya kung wala pa sila sa enrollment period po sa
Mag-penalty
Medicare, mag-penalty po sila sa Medicare. Hindi, Dili, penalty. Nakikitawag ng penalty kung late na sila mag-enroll sa Medicare.
So,
Part A and B.
65 we're gonna ilham.
Yes, 65. Again, 65, pero actually 64 years old, doing 65 pwede. Yan naman, in preparation na sila ha. At the same time, naayuban nga, below 65 pero nasa disability.
Pwede na sa mga
Pwede.
Pwede, pwede ang mutanan. Kanina sa tuba na question, kinahanglan ni no or yes.
Both. Either no or yes. Oh, it's okay.
Kanirang babaw.
Oh, kaya lang sa babaw dapat na no siya
No,
dapat
gani
no.
siya.
Na special needs. To know? Wow. Na special needs na pwede mo apply.
Special
Needs.
needs nga
Needs na pwede mo apply.
ang pasyente.
Oo. Na special needs. Ako boto ako na ba?
Special needs plan o kana ng mga like example ko ako cancer patient nga na special needs nga like example chemotherapy or so mali kita ng special needs or something that requires a certain treatment for a longer period of time. Okay, now let's go with the script.
Scripts.
So, now guys, again, it is an inbound call. So when you say inbound call, is already you're not the one who dialed it, or it's not your dialer who will dial it, but it's a transferred call from other agent going to you. Or one inbound call is the customer itself will be calling you. That's how inbound call. But in your case, you si customer and niya, it's a transferred call from a certain agent going sa inyo.
So, after any by transfer pa rin.
Transfer pa na mga pala nila sa form.
So, ano, going,
I need the permission.
I think,
so, i-can hold on, transfer pa rin.
I think so. Pero again, damay mo yung training, wala ka ba sa how it works. Pero again, mo apel lang po sa yung training, nagyapon ko yung lang dito sa yung training. So, uminaw ang yapon ko.
Pero, hindi pwede ang trabaho pa ano siya no? Ang trabaho. So, if ever nga
Akong trabaho?
Lain na yaha, doktor na siya.
Dili ka lang sa provider na site, kumbaga sa doctor ko.
Kanin
Dili sa insurance.
medical o still working, kanang nga yan, hindi na pwede no? Kanang mga throat. So,
Yes.
hang up na lang yan.
Pagbawas ka ang
Okay, now before the script guy, I'd like to hear your introductory guys.
Prepare siya. Uy!